are you guys today? I'm in Shine Like 7 Tarot. Welcome! It's the first day of spring. It's the first day of spring. It's springtime, you guys. Welcome. I'm in Shine Like 7. Welcome. This is a 21 plus reading. Raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out. So please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, and comments can be left in the comment section below. This is a general plus a collective reading. It won't resonate with every single one of you. And if it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist. Along with, before you go, make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up. Hey, 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 you guys. I hope you are having a great day, evening, or night, whenever you're watching this message. It's spring. This could be a prediction or a premonition in this message as well. It's spring, it's spring, it's spring. It's spring, right? It's spring. It's welcome to spring, you guys. Spring has sprung. And you might be needing to put a new pep in your step. Not the same old biddle, biddle, biddle. We might need a new step. You know what I mean? We might need a new step. A new step. Yeah. What R. Kelly say? No matter what R. Kelly did, I'ma still step in the name of love. I'ma still be stepping in the name of love, y'all. So y'all might not like R. Kelly, but I'm gonna still tell you I still like his music. I mean, I'm still gonna be stepping in the club with the name of love. I don't go to the club, but my living room can turn into a club sometime. If I'm cooking, step in the name of love. All right, well, y'all, look, spring is here. It might not feel like it. Right now, it's 36 degrees. It is 10:02 a.m. Welcome. Good morning, America. What was that? Good morning, Vietnam. I remember being on a live, and a guy used to come in my live and say that every time in the morning. And I used to get a real big kick out of it because then when I go back, I'll go back in his room and say the same thing, just, kidding around, So we got the rainbow riveting. And when I was shuffling the deck, rainbow riveting. On a day like today, listen, that can't be nothing more than a blessing in like look, we can't even get no better than that. A riveting rainbow. The best, the best. A rainbow on a spring day. The first of spring. Feeling good from the inside out is important no matter what is happening in your personal life. Okay, I can't get no more important than that. We all need a little lift from time to time, in the riveting rainbow is a great way to put a smile on your face. When you're single, the riveting rainbow can help you feel more positive and lovable. If you are in a relationship and the challengings of life have worn you down, to a little rainbow will brighten you up or brighten your day up. You can give yourself a riveting rainbow anytime, and it's only time in a minute. You know what I mean? It only takes a minute. First, take a nice deep breath, inhale fully, and then present in your body in that moment of riveting rainbow. See how she's sitting here? Then imagine the rainbow with its 7 rich, luminous colors. Picture the rainbow flowing toward you and streaming into your crown chakra on the top of your head, filling you up until you overflow, allowing it to wash over your surface of you as well. Then affirm to yourself, this rainbow is cleansing and uplifting and energizing. I feel peaceful, positive, and happy. You have drawn today spring because you are an angel and spirit guides would like you to use this when you when you need a cosmic hug. Boo 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 boo. This is a Beasley. Like, don't worry about my antics today, you guys. That where it goes. This is like spring. Spring feels like it should be having like you touch a little flower, it should go. It feels happy. You know, it's spring. Like it should feel that way. The other day, the cherry blossoms had bloomed. The other day, the day it turned 70 degrees. So spring arrived a few days early, even though it does not feel like it today. The weather knew because it's a leap year that it was time to change. It was time to wake up. It's time to wake up. Right? Time set forward ahead ago. A week back, I mean. So, yes, everything is definitely slowly coming alive. So, yeah, drink in the soothing, healing, uplifting energy of the rainbow as often, you guys, I'm going to say it one more time, as often as you would like. You can't overdo this under this riveting rainbow. Okay? That's positive, y'all. I like that. That made me feel happy right there. And I hope it made you feel happy too. And if you want to dress in beautiful colors, we can now pull all our spring stuff out. I tried to pull some of mine out yesterday, but it can get to be a mess when I start pulling stuff out the closet. And it can be when you trying to transition the winter to the spring and the spring, because I still need my winter stuff, like my coat. Because today is 36, it's cold. So I can't go out and put shorts, even though I got on shorts. But I couldn't leave the house with shorts. I mean, I have, but not ideal. But if I'm only just going to the car and back, yeah, of course. All right, so let's go to boundaries. We have some boundaries here today. We also have the divine dragon and the cosmic journey. I'm going to put that right there. So as we come into the energy, we have the four in this energy. Four representing resting and retreating. That's still that giving yourself a hug. That's still that self-care. That's self-rejuvenation. That's relaxing. Okay, taking a load off. And knowing with all those chakras that just poured into the crown chakra that even with that, you know, we need to set boundaries. Okay, boundaries are here as well. And then we got the emotional freedom to let it go when it no longer serves us. We have that emotional freedom to let it go. Spring is sprung. Transformation is here. You know, we can transform in resolving problems, conflicts that arise, even difficult, small, or large. Like I say, you know, we go through a lot, you know. We are more than conquerors sometimes, you know, and we don't know how strong we can be until we have to endure it through the test of time, right? And with this springing forward, you might have just come from resolving something here. This is a resolving of a conflict, and then this is something that involved or could have involved, you know, masculine energy. It could be a woman dealing out of her masculine energy. It could be a masculine in his masculinity as well. So this is also talking about um, armies of things, right? Armies of things. You see the army trucks. It's armies of things in this energy. Punching that time clock, because that's the first thing you see right on top is punching that time clock. Come right. 1111 might be significant to someone in this energy as well. As I see this dragon, right, even with, you know, this being a transformation, because As you see it, it comes around and it eats itself, and then something is in the middle, and then you have the wings on the back. So it really talks about transforming some some things, right? And dating maybe too might be a thing, so that you can pick up it, because the divine masculine comes right behind that, right? But creativity comes right behind the divine masculine, and that's gonna have to be created, okay? And you're gonna have to pray on this, for those that you know want. And they talked about being single, because this is where this ribbon and rainbow would come and give you that great big hug anytime you need it. It wasn't something that you could overdo, and that's that hug so that you can heal through whatever um, heartbreak or dismay you might have endured through your test of time, right? And this energy of setting boundaries going forward in the present, where you have put in boundaries, because boundaries is in the present place, present position, and then going forward in the future position will be the emotional freedom from it, okay, to let it go. And then, resolving whatever issue it was by through healing, right? And over something that was distorted. Somebody that could be in your karmic lesson or your karmic masculine, karmic is what they're calling it, is the distorted masculine, but he would be your karmic, meaning he would be the lesson that was the where you saw distorted images, like a fun house of things about him was distorted, even though you still pursued the relationship, even in the midst of being confused, because the author of confusion is the devil. And sometimes he comes in disguises, and we don't recognize it. It comes in fun, and it comes in smiles and happy, but all the while, it's bringing us to our demise at the same time. So that's where the busyness come of demonstrating. These bees, yes, they can make beautiful honey that's sweet and delicious, right? But if they sting you, they can send you to the daggone hospital. I know I am very allergic to bees. So when a sting like this comes for me, I'm at the hospital. I gotta get steroids. I might even have to have an EpiPen, okay? And somebody might need to get Narcan here in this energy. Okay? This is busy. This is a demonstrating with efficiency, though. But that came with that transformation. You definitely have to work on it in order for efficiency to happen. Because if they didn't work on this hive all the time, then it wouldn't be no nest. And they didn't protect this queen bee all the time, then we wouldn't have what we got under this transformation. So going forward, you need to know that you're the queen bee here, and anything that rule around you should rule around you, like a beehive. You know, they'll charge for you and attack for you. You know what I mean? Not if they're not like that for you, then maybe they're not for you. You know what I mean? That's what this is energy is calling on. This is the year of the dragon, so that's double in this energy for me for significance. It's abundant that comes with it. It comes with success. It comes with excitement. It comes with joy, peace, serenity, wealth, prosperity. Okay, this comes with reciprocity, giving and receiving. Okay, but it also comes back to bite you at the end. You see that at the end, something comes back because of some kind of transformation. Something transforms something. How you felt about giving yourself hugs, and when you loved yourself more. And so I'm gonna just tell you, somebody in your energy going springing, and when you put this new spring in your step, somebody ain't gonna like that new pep in your step. They ain't gonna understand it. Okay, they ain't gonna understand it because they want you to do the same thing you used to do, and the same thing and they don't realize that you can transform in a second, in a nanosecond, when you put your mind to things. Say yesterday I used to get high, so yesterday I used to drink. Here it is, 6 months later, I got a business, I got a house, a car, and a baby on the way. That's just how things can happen for somebody that's determined to make those things happen. You know what I mean? That's the turnaround. That's a nanosecond of turnaround. Somebody might get that in an instant. Okay? And it don't have to be that drastic. I go rock bottom to high, highs, the lows to the highs when I talk. Okay? Because we got to go from the as above, right? That's the above, because the above got to send it to the below. So we are here in the below. So we below to the above. Okay? To the lowest to the highest. Okay? To the most high, right? He sits high, and we, down here. Okay? So we is the workers of this colony of bees busy, right? This is where the conflict may come in, okay? And this might be where it stings you too, okay? But where something is being pollinated through blossoming, right? Because that's what springing. You see flowers and blooms, and you see bees and you know flies and mosquitoes and insects come out, right? Ladybugs and lightning bugs and June bugs come soon, but all the insects come out because sometimes it's too cold for them to be out. But as soon as the weather is nice, they get out to so pollinate those flowers and trees. You might see cardinals, red birds, blue jays. You might even see different birds this season that you haven't normally seen in a while. Okay? Colored birds, parrot birds, finches are wild birds, but they catch them because there's so many of them, and they sell them in the store to make a profit off of them. But finch birds are wild birds. Okay, so something about birds that might be significant in this energy as well. Somebody's the outsider. Somebody wants to come in. Okay, somebody's looking. Somebody's still the inner child here as well. Okay, somebody might have to set boundaries of triggers of childhood woundings here under this springing forward. Something triggers you from a childhood wounding here. Of an outsider, somebody rubs you the wrong way in this energy. That's scarred from a childhood injury. Okay. This is listening in a sincere and genuine manner. So you listening with intensity in this energy. So they want you to tune into the rhythm. So you might want to listen to hurt music. Um, you might 428. You might want to listen to 417. Um, you might want to frequent, AM dials. Um, so yeah, that's hertz. So when it comes to your heart, the way you got it in this steel, looks like, I don't know if that's glass or if it's metal, but even if it's a prism reflecting back out, right? The ray of love, right? It still tells me it's in pieces though. It's not a whole heart. It's in sections, you see, as this heart is with boundaries. The owl is sitting on her shoulder. The lighted candle is in her hand. The tiger is in the clouds of strength. That's prey. That's territorial. This is everything's great, like Tony Tiger would say. But these boundaries change with 5 here of the outsider. This changes something here. Boundary. And then thus one journey to the stars. Thus. So thus one's journey to the stars. Alright, let's talk here under the dragon, divine's dragon. This is serenity. This is power. This is full expression. This is magic. The dragon chooses you. You do not choose the dragon. The dragon's power connects you to your own power within. To stand sovereign, it also connects you to root expressions of power, fire, and even sexual energy. The Kundalini rising. You cannot serve the collective without yourself first being alive and ablaze. Allowing the dragon's fire to purify. This is where we're purifying ourselves, you guys. To cleanse you from his fiery breath. Now, don't let nobody do that in your face. I don't know. You might not be able to stand that. In the east, the dragon was seen as a mystical guardian with influence over all elements. In the west, it was seen as the feared, fire-breathing serpent because people did not fully understand the magic of the divine wisdom dragons carry. There is an awakening of the dragon's archetype now, right? Because it is why? Because it is the year of the dragon, especially, right? This lady was talking in vagueness, but we're talking in general, like, oh, it is now the year of the dragon. So it comes with great power, great influence, great luck, great prosperity, great wealth. You can embody that with the cosmic conversation. Your power is engaged for a purpose. Breathe fire when needed. So I gotta breathe fire like a dragon when it's necessary. Why did you choose me? How did I more fully claim my power in this situation? And what areas of shame, guilt, and smallness do I need to explain or examine and cleanse? What is your name? So I could call on you when I need you. Divine Dragon. They want to know his name. This is potential questions you might want to ask this archetype. What can I call you? How can I call you in and ask you for your help? So, well, he says he could call him anytime by breathing it in. Breathing it in. Right? Under giving yourself that great big hug of fire energy, even though we're in Pisces, right? Because Pisces is the end of a cycle, and there might be all cycles that might need to be healed in fire, air, water, and earth to cleanse this whole cycle of transformation in spring and forward. Okay, today is the first day of spring. Spring has sprung, right? We're gonna put that new pep in our step. Let's talk about it, you guys. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. It's so much light. I can't even see you guys. If you guys a message for me, I cannot see it yet. Alright, so that's the attributes of the divine dragon, right? And that was really powerful because did you know that the divine dragon was something that you can breathe in and call on as an archetype? I'm glad you got that information today. Under giving yourself the riveting rainbow as well. So then we came to thus one's journey to the stars. Okay, so we're going thus one's journey to the stars. So that means we're going to jump in one's journey to the stars, right? It's a Latin word, y'all. I can't pronounce it, but that's what that thus one's journey to the stars. It's a Latin word, right? So when you got here, is not the same thing as what you'll do to evolve into a pure light body. Because, right, I told you she was holding this light right here in her hand of that candle lit, right? That's the pure light. This is the body emerging back into source, right? Of the outsider, right? Because you might have was in a situation out of body experiences might be happening, astral planing, astral projections, okay? This is daydreaming, epiphanies. This is also audio, clairaudient, clairvoyant. Okay. This is mediumships. Okay. This is also amnesia and hypnosis. So as you climbed up the mountain of your mission here, you continue chipping away at the good and even the really good to uncover the truest expression of the divine destiny. Are you serving the collective in your own unique way, a way that is fully serving you? Okay. And the time has come for you to put your full heart, soul, and spirit behind your work. Your greatest purpose is fulfilling with joy and happiness and love expressed through your contributions to the universe. The catalyst of this energy is how can I put my full heart and soul and spirit into my greatest work? And what would this change? And what would remain the same under this springing forward and, you know, stepping forward and changing that pep in your step? This is going to check something on you in a checkbox. Schedule one conversation with a good enough relationship in your life to share what is now acceptable and not acceptable anymore to you. Okay, this is the checkbox they want you to check. Okay, I hope you understood this under um, the thus. This is thus one's journey to the stars. This is setting down with someone here under the outsider and letting them know what is acceptable and what is not acceptable at this time. Springing forward. Okay. For you, someone at your job, someone at your you wherever environment that has caused some type of, you know, where you needed to step and into this energy of stepping up and leading under the star. Okay. Because somebody on the outside might be looking in and might get a different decision. I mean, a different vision of what's going on or input. This is also meddling in somebody else's business where they don't belong. Keep your nose out of other people's business and stay in your own lane and boundaries when it comes to this. Thusing one's journey to the stars. Okay, and can I pour from an empty cup? Going from emotion. When you go to these emotional freedoms here, right? You will no longer be able to pour from that empty love cup. Okay, that cup is going to be empty. It won't have no love in it anymore, right? So now you're going to have to go back and fill this cup up after healing, right? With new love, okay? The kind of love that you really want. Not the half kind of love. Like I told you yesterday in Mary Mary. Real love. We want the real love, not the fake love, okay? Not the future faking, not the trauma bonding, not the hurt love, not the broken person, okay? Not them. We don't want to fill it up with that love. We can get that all the time. They always got that kind of love around. We want the love that can't be found. It's like the love that's in a needle in a haystack love, right? Because we cleaning up after some things that's been dead. We now just starting to get things that's got color like blooms, right? You see the little, what's some things? Daisies. No, that ain't tulips. The ones that come before the tulips. They yellow. They're like daisies. Daffodils. I don't know, they yellow. They're not the tulips, because tulips don't come till April. Some might get, depending on your climate, you might get tulips this week, but I'm talking about those yellow flowers. I think they just come up by themselves. You might get a lot of those because I've been seeing them everywhere. I saw them alongside the highway. I saw them everywhere. So, like, they're wild and they come when the spring comes. Like I said, those cherry blossom trees have blossomed the other day for us here. I get out in the elements, y'all. Don't think I don't get out in the elements. I have to get out in order to ground the energy to be able to see what they want. I have a big tree right here in front of my house. I just stand there with my hand on one hand for like 5 minutes on it, and then I turn around and do it on the other side so that I can release energy. And I will be doing that today. releasing the energy to the tree right in front of my house, because where else am I going to do it? It's 36 degrees and I only got 10 minutes to spare because it's cold out, right? So I'll go stand, act like I'm just, you know, resting right there. Just put my arm up there on one hand, turn around. So I'm going, right? So we pushing the energy out, right? So we pushing it to the tree, giving it a little bit to tree on this end and giving it on this hand so that the tree can take the energy. I can release it from my body. And you can do the same. You guys find a tree, release your energy. If you have pent up energy, you might want to give it over to a tree. If you live near a tree. And that could also resolve some conflict you might have with a person, a place, or a thing. Okay, and you might want to say, I release this energy to this tree. You first ask the tree, you know, or first ask the tree. It might say no, but ask it first. You're like, I need to hug you. No, I mean, because it can tell you no. I mean, it does. It just like anybody else could tell you no. It is a living thing. It could tell you no. In some instances, it might. And I don't want to be like I told you a premonition or prediction, but it also can tell you no. So this is where your emotional freedom comes in. I was giving you from you can't pour from an empty cup, right? That's a complete empty cup will be a repeated cycle because that's 35. That's 8. That is where the cycle will repeat of an infinite cycle that comes back again. Yay, yay. But look at this. Look at how it's poured. This empty cup is pouring on the world, though. It is easy for so many of us to want to give and give and give and give, right? But it is impossible to pour from an empty cup. You may believe you are being more generous by sacrificing your own well being for the family, your company, your community, but you're not. You're simply playing the role of savior without saving yourself. It's a feeble form of denial that you believe that you can help someone else without first healing that same wound in yourself. Too many times we are feeling guilty saying no to an important project or task. It's even worse for those of us with big missions. There's no extra credit for running yourself into the ground. In some way or another, our bodies will tell us it needs to rest. And often, this will come at an inopportune time. And the most selfless thing you can do is ensure that you are taking care of full, filling your cup. Like that's like making sure your cup is full, filling your cup before you fill somebody else's cup. Like, oops, sorry, y'all. Like I'm gonna say this, and it might not be nothing to nobody, and you can help who you help, and my opinion or what doesn't matter, right? I know we all say donations to the channel, dot dot dot, right? But I get on these like apps like IG, and I get on these other apps like Bingo, Be Up, Bigo, and other apps, right? And I see people stand in front of stores, grocery stores, stand there, ask for people to send them a cash wrap live on the app. Send me $2, send me $3 to get me a juice, and they start this every day. Oh, I need you to send me $60.58, some odd money, so I could pay for my room. Right now, we know people need their rooms paid for. Right, granted, right? No, 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 no shame in it, right? Because if I needed to get up here, don't think for a minute I wouldn't do it. But even for a phone, like I could have got on here and did the same thing, but I don't, hound my clients or my people, because I do get people that get readings from me. I do. So for me to, get on and beg, I feel like I'm, but some people don't have that kind of integrity or morally that you gave me before. You're rich. You could give it to me. And then here this innocent person thinking, okay, well, this person might need it more than I do. I'm going to give it to them. When they saying here, fill your own cup first. Fill your own dreams first. Fill your own. Oh, that $2 ain't gonna do. Maybe that $2 is gonna be the breaking point of you getting to where you need to be. You may not think, but if you give this person $60, $70, $30, that's by the end of the month, this person has made a killing off for y'all. And if 10 people do that in a month's time, they almost up to $3K a month for just you sending them money for their room every day. And they getting high right in your face. Right on the live. Right and go get high right in your face. Just and you none the wiser because some people just smoke. Like they don't let me see. Some drug takers that take part in drugs, right? They don't like because this is the thrust of the stars. Like this is what's gonna thrust you into making you make decisions of boundaries, right? Of the outsider. You know what I mean? Their lifestyle, things that's not gonna coincide with what you want in your life, right? And I'm making this as an example about the begging, online. But that person could be just begging you, period. This could be a codependent person on you, period. Every time you look, this person is asking you for something. I'm just using begging that's how they brought it to me. Like they just used that as their example. You know what I mean? And then not only are you not the only person that they beg, but they beg every other person too, the same way. Okay, because this is them you pouring into their world, right? And they can't pour back into your world under emotional freedom. So you can be free of this. Okay, somebody's gonna be glad to be able to not have to pay for somebody here in this energy going forward under this springing forward. When you spring this on them, that you ain't gonna be taking care of them no more, boy, you're gonna be able to run victories over things in this going forward. You're gonna be able to have victories. You're gonna achieve strong things in your life when you start filling your own cup. Okay? And when you let go of these tower moments, things that, you keep from reaching your goals and setting your timelines and things back because you doing stuff for other people. You know what I mean? This is thrusting yourself into your own things. Letting those people handle their own problems at their own times. You know what I mean? If this is locking this outside out, if that means locking them out with the lock on the gate, if that means locking them out, then that's what it means. That's what it means. Your greatest joy pollinates the world. Right. Why does it pollinate the world? Your greatest joy, because I told you, under this energy of the dragon, the year of the dragon, that came with so much. Not just because it was, the dragon, but because it's the year of the dragon. 5, this changes something, though, under how it pollinates the world. And this changes the way it pollinates this world, too. You can't pour from an empty cup. That's what it pollinates. Under this emotional freedom. Once it can't do this no more, right? You pouring in it and not getting love out. This is all your love. You see that cup of love? And you poured it all the way out. So you couldn't pour no more out for this person. Okay? Under emotional free. You break free from it. I want to break free. Those commercials, boy, I swear. All right, y'all. I want to break free. It doesn't have to be hard, right? It doesn't have to be hard here. Unless you decided that's how you want it in this energy, right? Because your greatest joy is the barometer for you that you should be doing in this situation. Joy is not simply what you make. It's not simply to make you happy for a fleeting moment, but what truly makes you feel fulfilled and fully utilized. Bees are naturally attracted to pollen. And we talked about those bees because we did. That's just how this energy want me to go. Bees are naturally attracted to the pollen, and as a byproduct, they pollinate 1/3 of every bit of the food we eat globally. Your joy will naturally pollinate the world, creating the nectar of blossoming byproduct from stumbling into new ideas, creations, ventures, and projects that allure you under this energy. Okay? Under the victories. Because once you set boundaries that you want to go to your own thing, you're not going to be taking care of your whatever the case may be. Like, this is the last time I'm going to do it, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is where the cutoff point comes. Okay, this is also where the taster's choice comes in. Pay attention because of this conflict and this divine and this distorted masculine. Okay, this is going to be a lesson for somebody here. Pay attention to that part, because when you can't feel pour from an empty cup, right? I'm gonna give you all that, right? I gave you all that, blah 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 blah. Okay, so with this empty cup, right? No, this is you pollinating the world, right? As the bee, you demonstrate extraordinary efficiency, right? Because you utilize um, fulfilling and fully fulfilling yourself, right? And truly making yourself feel um, fulfilled, right? In this energy, okay? Because that's what they're gonna do when they get the nectar out of all these things they go around. But they say 1/3 of the things that we eat is pollinated by bees. What am I compelled to do regardless of whether or not I'm paid? What are you compelled to do in this energy, even if it ain't giving you nothing out of it? Even if it don't give you nothing out of it, what is you compelled to do here? Bring your joy to the surface today by blocking off time simply for the fulfilling activity you identified, no matter what it is. Okay? No matter what it is. So now whatever fulfilling activity you identify, do it. Enjoy it. Be it. And celebrate it. Right? Because that means you went toward whatever it was you wanted. You got the victory out of it. Through an outsider. You know, like they let you say, what they say, let your enemy be your stepping stool. That part. All right. And then the universe wants you to wants to co-conspire with you under 26. So we're going to step back just a little bit because we went to 41. And then 41 changed the thing. But we're going to step back just a little bit to 36. And however, your biggest dream is you've been handled for a reason. You've been handed this for a reason. And once you move forward, no matter how fast or how slow, you will be met more than halfway. The universe is your co-conspirator waiting to partner up to make it happen. Our next level of conscious evolution is not competition with synergy, but it's not competition, but it's synergy. Your role is to simply provide your greatest gifts for the greatest number of people, and then join with others who want to provide their own gifts in cooperation with you. As you share your dreams and the clarion call is sent out for others to join you as mentors, allies, and venture partners. It also seems too easy, but it's not. These divine cosmic appointments are already scheduled for you. So you didn't know that they were scheduled for you because you're going to align with the right people at the right place and at the right time of like-mindedness. I don't know how many of you people do like where you meet people across the world for Fortnite conventions or this kind of convention and that kind of car show, this thing. That's meeting up like-minded things and people, right? And I mean that would already be scheduled. You'd be like, oh, that's happening? I'm there. Coachella is happening? I'm there. Like something that you definitely know. The Renaissance concert's coming? I'm there. Things like that. Or not. Some people are die hard for those types of things, no matter what it is. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Okay, they're there. Okay, no matter what it is, they're there. If they're the advocate for it, if they co-inspired for it, because these karmic lessons come, and these are the things that we're transforming from, so that we can have our best life. So even with the universe beckoning us to come in as our co-conspirators, right? Sometimes we have those defiant folks that nah, go kicking and screaming. But when they get there, I ain't know it's gonna be like this. Because they say we ain't have to be hard. You just make it seem like it's gonna be hard. Like a needle. All that fuss. And it's just a little pinch. Some will flip out, break up the table, and then when they get the pitch, oh, that wasn't so bad. Because you worked yourself up to that. Okay? And this is where somebody works you up to. This busy bee, queen bee, working in this beehive, bee, you know, for the bees that is busy in this energy and demonstrating efficiency, okay? Extraordinary efficiency, that is, because they producing honey, okay? This is going to resolve something. What you doing? Nothing, honey. So this is where some nut and honey stuff going to come in, okay? Under the universe is going to conspire with you. Um, what attributes would make the perfect partner for my greatest dream? And how can I stay open to see the possibilities that they and as they arrive? So you want to look into this and see like this new person, because you filled your cup with um the right love, right? You know, the love that gives love back, okay? Or the love that keeps on giving, but it's not one sided love that keeps going giving with intentions. You know, it's the love that's transparent. You know that the person is really genuine. You know that the person is trustworthy. You know that the person has security with you and them. Okay, you feel safe. You free to be yourself with that person. And you can be able to have those hard conversations when necessary. Okay? And also being able to apologize when in the wrong and still love, okay, at the same time. Okay? Kind of like customer service. You know what I mean? You got to be able to deal with the customers, get the returns, send it back, put it back on the shelf. You know what I mean? All with a smile, supposedly, even after they talked about it, right? So, this is where things get into a conflict, right? Of transparency, being accountable, dependable, all of those things are going to come under this resolution to a problem, resolving a conflict. So, and this thing is having pick up passion over it, or understanding, right? But you can understand from a distance. You ain't got to be in that person's way to lend to help, lend your heart to them. And maybe this is what you have been doing for so long, and now it's time to take your time to punch out this timeline into something new, okay? Because you was pouring into an empty cup when you kept pouring into somebody that was rock bottom already, okay? Because when you pollinate and work for the bee, the queen bee that is, you ain't got time to be doing giving your heart to a worker that ain't working back with you. You don't look like he giving his love back to you, do he? It look like he really ain't willing to receive it either. Yeah, under the resolving it, right? All right, let's talk about it because this is where they want me to talk about the person, the place, or the thing. This is also taster's choice, okay? This is the taster's choice. So somebody in this energy could have took a choice, and held you waiting, still offering love to this person, right? Only to check out to try to check back in, okay? Under the masculine distorted image, he tried to check out of a situation with you, here, offering and check into a situation or another situation, keeping you waiting to see if it was going to work out, only to come back to let's see what they came back to. Slowing down and receptivity. So this is no receptivity here under the masculine because you didn't receive this back from them. The conflict was slow to rise, like the turtle, like the tortoise. It was slow to go, the competition. And maybe you were slow to give to this person, and then when you started, you just felt sorry for him with empathy. And then a compassion took place, and then understanding. You understood where this person you could relate. You thought you could, but this is also a person that was begging you, okay, hustling you, conning you, okay, using your good nature for they demise, for your demise or something here, because it's the outsider. But you came overcome it with boundaries though. You did. You overcame it with boundaries. Yes, because you listen in a sincere and genuine way to this person when it was came for the understanding, right? And you were slow there, but you realized that this person had dexterity, and they was classic with this. This was a classic raccoon style. This was a coon shucking and jiving. That is, this person was sneaking the night, nocturnal energy. Okay. And it's also how authentic this person or situation was. Could you trust this you remain true and authentic in all situations with the rhinoceros? But this distorted masculine, he wasn't being able to receive that true and authentic in all situations. He couldn't remain that way with you under the rhinoceros. He could reciprocate. You give that back to you. But when you came here under dating, he was dating somebody else or someone else. But you will be dating someone else too. You'll come in. Somebody's coming in new for you too. I have a bunch of men coming, but this man that you was with, he's offering to somebody else. But somebody's coming in to offer to you and fill your cup here. Under let's talk about this creativity. But this is how it's gonna create this happiness for you though. Okay, this didn't create happiness for this person here. It did not, because something unexpected took place. This something unexpected that they wasn't ready for here, because they let you go for a taster's choice. This was something that they took a taste of, tried it out, and found out that it didn't give what it was supposed to give to them on the connections. It didn't sing this connection to them. Okay, and maybe you had to take time on the maturity, but and maybe your life purpose don't have that time to mature. Like they got more time to waste than you, or you ain't got that time to waste. You on a mature scale here as well. It gets stranger and stranger, and this person is playing with temptation here in its energy as well. Playing with the temptation. They tempted by others, been tempted by lust, tempted by seduction, tempted by somebody else, drugs, alcohol, or such. The lifestyle. This is the doorknob. This is how this turn here. This is also somebody's dirty laundry. Woody's here, the turtle here, the frogs here, the bear. This is the ladder, the fish, the mailbox, the laundry, and howdy, partner. Distorted. Blue moon. This is a barrel of stuff that came in reverse. Yep, barrels twice. 8 here, barrel, and a full barrel in reverse there. Time sensitive too, though. This is a wheelbarrow stuff. I see the wheelbarrow, the dog. This is cones, obstacles, the truth. Under the swords. What's the truth about the matter here? What's the truth? What's the truth? What's the truth here? What's the truth? Talk about the barrels of stuff here. Dirty laundry, air it out. What's the barrel of stuff here? Okay. This person doubted that you was going to find out. This person doubted that you would find out. They lacked um, empathy about how you would feel about the situation. This is the chemistry they put on out of this barrel of shit they had going. This is the chemistry. It's emotional. It's watery. They've been with somebody. This is closing you off from the situation or closing out. This is guarded about it, and this is resisting to tell you the situation happened because of how they thought you would feel about it. This is also being you feeling rejected And this is the truth of it. This is also lost about it. This is because you thought this person was true. Okay, and this energy as well. And this is also feeling fragmented. You felt what you messed with a demon. Okay, that's the way a demon make you feel when you unequally yoked with a person. The yoked person won't. This is the yoked person. This is the person that's not gonna make you feel that way. The unequally yoked person is gonna make you feel fragmented, lost, and rejected. That's the truth. This is also creations. Okay. This is also the wheel gonna turn here in time. Okay, the time gonna change on this person's situation or circumstance, right? It's gonna change. Okay, and this is the hero of your cosmic journey. Here he is. This is the hero. When this sword came up, it's up. That's the truth. Now this sword is down. That's, you don't need to tell no more nothing about this, because the truth of the matter is this is the only person that really is gonna come in to do something better for you by filling your cup, not emptying your cup. He gonna add creation to your life. You contain the entire universe's code within you. You got that code in you. Code in you. 9, right? And then trust and act accordingly. This person gonna miss you when you going, because it is taster's choice. They wanted to taste of somebody else or something new. Pluto energy of sex, of obsessions, of deaths, of underworlds, of regeneration, and of the subconscious mind. That's Pluto. Then we got disharmony gonna arise under this tower moment, under trigger. They gonna try to trigger some type childhood wounding in the outsider, and they ain't gonna know what to do under conflict, and it's gonna be conflicting. When the conflict up, when something confuses you, it's the author of the devil. It's gonna be your twin flame to teach you the lesson, the test, or the testimony. As well as this is the North Node. Think positive. Go toward the North Node. This is the cosmic purpose of your life. And I mean going towards something that you truly want, where you emotionally freedom, the emotional freedom from it. Because that's where the Wheel of Fortune turned around in it. Okay? The emotional, that this distinguished person, right? Under the Knight of Pentacles, okay? He can't determine. Somebody might have a cat and a dog, but this man can take care of 2 cats and a dog and throw money on the ground and live in that shack, the house with no. He couldn't take that money off the ground and fix the windows. So that's the illusion, okay? Somebody gonna act like they can fix something up and do this, and I could take care of this, and I could take care of that. They might not could take care of nothing. They can't even take care of themselves. Under this energy, or in the creation, they ain't creating it. Their actions ain't the truth. What did it say? Trust and act accordingly. This is not acting accordingly here. This is where disharmony, because they ain't got enough money to feed the cat or the dog or they self or fixed up where they stand. So they won't be able to commit to this family commitment. They won't be able, but this man will though. That man gonna be able to commit, okay, and receive with reciprocity, giving and receiving in an open and receiving way. Not with the facades that this person got and the charades. This is gonna be your message. Okay, and this might have to take some time under maturity to come to fruition too. But this is also someone in this energy clinging to the past too much. You might be clinging to every word this person might be saying to you, or you might be nostalgia about what somebody said to you. Okay, it's all a dream. They a liar. Okay, and I know it's hard to believe what I'm saying when it comes to this person, but this person is a con artist. This person is a liar. They do everything they've done to you, they're doing it to someone else. Okay? The things they said, they don't change who they are. They are the same person going into the relationship with the other person. This is the breakthrough. Okay? This is the breakthrough. This is going to thrust one's journey to the stars. This is the breakthrough. This is what's going to break through for this person. They're going to see the irony of their ways, and they might not like to be exposed this way, but am I apologizing for my truths? What part of you is apologizing for your truth and why? Be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of it. You never know who's life you will change when you are brave enough to speak it. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us. This will give others permission to speak their own truth. There is room for all of us. The mantra today is courage is contagious. And the following one would be, on whom am I placing blame right now? And this person might be pointing a finger at you. Take responsibility on whom you are placing blame right now. Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you are going. Only love and courage lives there. Make a choice to do it, even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart. You will be led through these facades. This person might have a lot of things that they've been saying, and it's about you to others, okay? And this is also that smear campaign as well, you guys. When they can't get control over you, they will use a smear campaign about how you treated them, what you didn't do, but what you tell them is, okay? What you tell them is, if I wasn't good enough, go get the best. Okay? You've had them, me. Now go try the rest. Okay? Go. Since I was the problem, now you go find the solution. Since this is what the problem is all about, resolving this situation. So now that you resolved it, and now you found out a solution that you ain't the problem, this other person is the problem. May you be you or them, or looker or cross watcher, right? No matter what position you play in this, vice versa. Okay? It's time that there is a solution to the problem. Either, you stay or you go, in this energy. You contain the entire coded universes encoded within you. Right? Yes, you're a proud card carrying member of the Galactic Library of Infinite Records and Deeds. You contain all of the information of the universe encoded within you, and you're ready to be checked out anytime without any pesky overdue fees. Our galactic urgents and ascensions were predicted by so many cultures and mythologies. This is the time, and you are the one you have been waiting for. It starts with one, you. This entire universe is a holographic. What you do to involve yourself evolves the cosmic story. So it can be recorded in the stacks and follies of the future. Your choice would be, what choice would you want to make now, knowing that the ripples of impact will impact you and the impact you'll have? So the catalyst in its energy. What is the title of your story? I am writing to be stored in the galactic library. And what's the first line? Illustrate in this checkbox the cover of your book in a galactic library. What does your galactic library book look like? It doesn't have to be long. Take it as it will resonate and leave the rest, right? And let's see. What is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? Something that's keeping you from what you want right now. It is a time to upgrade. Look your beliefs in the eye. Where did it come from? And what new beliefs are you ready to adopt in place of it? And what will change? What will this change? Your results. And remember, your beliefs is the root of your results. Own it, heal it, and upgrade it. What story are you telling yourself when you think about the dreams? What is your first limiting thought that comes to your mind? And if you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you does not believe it is possible. With that being said, you guys, believe the possible is possible, you guys. It is possible. All right, I'm gonna give you one more card, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna catch you guys later. If you have not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And subscribe today. If you have not, if you would like to, I'm sorry, if you would like to donate to the channel for 25 for 25 is in the description below for your own clarity. Donations are also there as well. If you would like to become a member, that is there as well as become a member. If you would like to super chat the live while we are live, you can so kind to do that as well. And hit the heart button and hold it. It helps the algorithm of the YouTube. And if you don't have any more messages for me, one more for you though, I'm going to say I'm going to catch you guys in a minute. I'm going to catch y'all later. Happy spring, you guys. It's sprung. Letting go. If someone leaves you confused more than comforted, you need to reassess their access to you. Well, this person does not desire you any longer if they have someone else, right? If they're seeking attention elsewhere, that person is, you know, playing the field. So, with that being said, you guys, if you're stepping forward, step forward and don't look back. Let it go and let the universe lead you the rest of the way. They said they will meet you halfway, so believe in them, and the rest is the rest will follow. Well, with that said being said, you guys, namaste, and now I must go. Thank you guys for joining me. Bye bye.